Hey everybody, I just wanted to come on here and one, thank you so much for your support, and two, just do like a quick recap, nothing too in depth, but I did want to come over here and thank you so much. I'm trying to stay on my Zoom, so watch me get ready and go over a recap of this past SipNSlay presented by Tyra Perry Makeup Artistry, The Cheel Zone, and KookBook Cosmetics. Without further ado, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these type of video, behind the scenes, things like that, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because we have so many more events coming, not just KookBook Cosmetics, but my partnership with Tyra Perry Makeup Artistry, as well as The Cheel Zone. So I'm gonna stop yabbing, I'm gonna get into makeup, okay? Tyra reached out to me at the end of 2023 after Christmas, and she's like, Cookie, I have an idea. For those who don't know, my name is Kersten. People do call me Cookie. That is my nickname. If you went to school with me, you probably know me by Cookie. She was like, Cookie, I got an idea. I want to make this event happen. But we don't have to go into details now because it's the holidays. Like, I want you to enjoy your time with your family. But as soon as the holidays are over, I'm trying to get into this. So I'm like, cool. I'm all for it. This has always been a dream of mine, is to host one of these types of events. So I was already like, I already had her in mind as a partnership. And then we have a friend we also went to high school with us. Kysa Ann, she's the owner of the Cheel Zone, and she's a licensed esthetician. Us three sent out the text. I want to say it was either January 1st or January 2nd. But by January 2nd or 3rd, like, we was on it. We set it up, so we talk shop. Trying to figure out, like, okay, what do we want this to look like? What is the purpose? And without going into too many details, like, everything just started flowing and going into place. But yeah, we each had our own designated, I guess, departments or areas. So, and I don't have my contacts in, so y'all really gonna have to trust the process when I'm doing my makeup. I just didn't feel like putting them in. Off of, we kind of knew our target audience. We knew, like, people who actually enjoy makeup would pay. But then but then we also didn't want to make it, like, too high to the point that, like, it wasn't achievable or attainable for people who are beginning, because makeup can be intimidating, especially if you don't really know what you're doing. We did land on $80 for a ticket, and in that ticket it did include all you can drink. We had light food, so like finger sandwiches, cookies, fruit, and things like that. It also included everything you need to complete a full face. So with that being said, $80 where we landed. We did not charge enough. People were telling us during the event that we didn't charge enough, like, and we realized that now. So, like, moving forward, the price will change. Whoever comes, but just starting out, like, we figured $80. It was a good price. Everything kind of started coming together. We had the venue, we knew the date, we had a bartender, we had the theme. Now it was just going down the checklist, make sure we did a walkthrough, make sure we just had everything we needed. We didn't really have too many hiccups. Everything went really smoothly. Everybody did their part, plus more. And we kept, like, my biggest takeaway, we were pouring into each other. I could not have done this with anybody else, and I kept telling them that, and they agree, and they can second that. Like, we could not have pulled this off with anyone else. Okay, so that is the prep. Okay, the prep, it went pretty smooth. We kind of figured out what we wanted to do, how we wanted to do it, and things we wanted to provide to everybody. We had the list together. We were able to pull that off. Yeah, prep went pretty smooth. Then we had to get tickets. Ticket sales was interesting. I think, if anything, ticket sales had me the most nervous. I wasn't nervous about working with them. Wasn't nervous about the venue. I wasn't nervous about anything except for ticket sales. We had a max of 30, and that included, like, us three, assistants that we might have had, like, just everybody. It was a bunch of things that revolved around ticket sales. Ticket sales have to include, like, all the products, all the decor. We had a bartender, pay for in the venue, just everything. Like, ticket sales have to encompass for everything. We met 3 times last week: Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday, right? Wednesday when we met, we had 12 ticket sales. We got everything together. We filled tubes, we filled jars. Just really got our act together. And then Thursday when we came back to meet for our last meeting, that's when we sold out. Like, we woke up and we had 8 ticket sales. Like, we met our cap. Friday morning, you saw what my Friday looked like. Went to a bunch of different stores. I picked up a bunch of products. I picked up the banners. I picked up the stuff from Dollar Tree. Those little, like, tablecloths, and I picked up like little bowls and just a bunch of little items though, not even little, but those like last minute things that you can grab right before the event. Setup was supposed to be from 12 to 2. We had to walk through. We knew exactly what we wanted, but when we got there, everything took longer than possible. I think setup for me was the worst part. It gave me the most anxiety. I'm not gonna lie, like setup like almost ruined the day for me, because with me being in charge of decor, I had everything, like I had all of my decor picked out and everything from, I want to say January 12th, maybe. Like I had everything. I ordered everything. When we had the meeting, I knew exactly what I wanted. I knew what went where. It was just about implementation. I think implementation is what really got me, because without, it was just us three, but then we also brought assistants. And I do want to shout out to all of my sisters for just supporting me, because I could not have done it without them. My twin, she bought a ticket. She showed up early. She brought, like, she was just helping out, you know. That's what she does. My younger sister, Caitlin, and I know she can hear me. I already told her thank you, and I kind of paid her. But she really, like, her help really meant a lot, because she was there from setup. She manned my pop-up area. Like you all know, I do pop-up shops, so I keep all of my products in my trunk. Not all of them, but you know, majority of them. I keep them in my trunk, because you never know who wants to buy something at what point. So she was able to set up and man my pop-up shop. And then she also was my assistant, so whenever we needed people to walk around and do things like pass out papers or provide extra products to people, like she did her thing. So shout out to her, because I really could not have lasted that entire day without them. And then also shout out to my younger cousin. Let's say Gabby is 13. She also came and helped. She was Caitlin's assistant, so my assistant had an assistant. Like, that's how crazy it was. Both came and helped with setup. I did both of their makeup. Definitely age appropriate, but I did their makeup. And it was just all hands on deck. So the core really almost broke me, because of me, once again, being in charge of the section for the most part. I do feel like I dropped the ball, like the balloons. It was cute in theory, but like putting the balloons on the wall, like the lines, the rows, like if you know, you know, I'm a perfectionist. So when I have a vision, I can execute it, but I just didn't have enough time to execute it properly. I didn't have the right equipment. Like we did the balloon garland. That took way longer than I anticipated. And I didn't have the right items to keep the balloons on the wall. So like the balloons kept falling, they kept popping because the wall was textured. So it was just a bunch of things that, like, these are little things, but to me, they made big impact, because I hate ghetto stuff. And not ghetto stuff, but like, I don't like when things look like they're poorly executed, like half-baked ideas. Like, that's what I did not want it to look like. But I let it go. Like, it didn't look like that, as you can see. Little things, like the little details really matter. Like the tables were kind of close together, so I know next time to account for moving throughout, you know, like, because I was walking around, well, I'll get to that, but making sure you have enough space that everybody is not sitting on top of one another. Lighting issues, like, it was little things, making sure everybody had everything they needed in their bags. Just a bunch of stuff, right? Throughout the implementation, we forgot to get primer. All right, we got them moisturizer, we got them SPF, we got them foundation, multiple shades of foundation, multiple shades of concealer, multiple shades of powder, but we forgot the primer. right? So we had to go into Tyra's kit and get primer. I bought, I want to say 13 or 14 little eyelash glues. I hope you kind of saw them. I showed clips of it in the video. Those little eyelash glues that came from Dollar Tree. I've used them before. I use them when I travel because you don't really want to take a whole thing of eyelash glue with you. So they're good for travel and they're $1, you know, like, and you get 2 for $1. So good in theory, but every last one of them, all 13 or 14 packs were dry. It were 2 in each pack to equal up to like 26. Every last one of those, every single one of those eyelash glues were dry. Luckily Tyra had her kit. We were able to use, she had multiple eyelash glues. She had multiple things for primer. Me and Caitlin walked around. We provided heart-shaped, I'm gonna say like paint palettes is what I'm gonna call them. But we provided those, and they actually came in handy because we had to walk around and put a few squirts of primer on everybody's palette, and we had to walk around and we provided lashes, so we gave them like a few squeezes of that lash glue, so they were able to go in and use that and apply their lashes. So like little things like that, like Tyra jumping in and taking over the full facilitation of the makeup look. Me and Caitlin jumping in, even walking around to help people, like, hey, this is what step we're on. However, let me look at this for you. Let me kind of do this so you can really, you know, get the hands-on effect so you can get the look you're wanting. Like, we offer shade matching, and with the shade match, everything looks different in the tube. Like, you can't really tell unless you're actually swatched. So swatching people, or when people started applying their product, I was like, okay, this is definitely not this is your color, but this is not your undertone. So that's why it's showing up. It's pulling more red, or it's pulling more ashy, and this you're neutral, or, you know, just like little things like that. I was able to walk around and give a lot of one-on-one help to people who really needed it. I'm super, super happy. Like, from the implementation, it couldn't have went better in my eyes. I don't think there was anything that I walked away was like, we could have did that better. Like, everything, every single thing. It's pretty much spot on for me. And cleanup went pretty smooth as well. People were helping, people were taking pictures at the end. Like, everybody was complimenting each other. The vibe was amazing. We were laughing, like, just having a good time. Like, people were open, people were getting to know one another, like, because everybody didn't know everybody. Like, it was a lot of people that supported us, that I haven't talked to in years. Some people I went to elementary school with, some people like I grew up with, like prior to high school. You know, some people, it's just like all walks of life came and really supported each one of us. Family members, like my cousins, shout out to my cousins, like they showed out. Like, they truly, honestly, all of them bought tickets, all of them paid full price. No one was asking for like discounts. Like, my cousins, my sisters, like, they support me, and I could not be more grateful, because a lot of people don't have that system. And I don't know, I was literally, when I left the event, I couldn't have been more happy. Everything and everybody to me was absolutely perfect. That's all I can really ask for. Genuine love and support. Every time they used like a cookbook product, Tyra was facilitating, and she let them know like it was Cookbook Cosmetics, and they would clap for me. And I was like, who was telling them to do this? She wasn't telling them to do this. That was literally just them deciding to just show love. Like, people was walking around like, I want this. I want what you're wearing. I'm like, okay, I'm wearing this, and this is how I use this. Like, I had so many sales, and I just couldn't have been more happy. That's the gist of it without going into like every last detail. It was so much more that was going on behind the scenes. And there will be so many more. Like, we're gonna keep this partnership going. We're gonna take this somewhere. Like, y'all gonna see us again. You're gonna see more videos like this, because that was just the first one. And all the feedback, we provided surveys at the end. We haven't read them yet, so we're gonna do that next. But all of the feedback that we received verbally, all the feedback we received from online, like people going home and posting us and tagging us, and just really, really showing, like, I hope you do this again. I had so much fun. Like, things like that. All of that matters. Like, we saw all of that, and I'm still floating. I'm still excited. So y'all will keep that in mind. So for people who missed it, if y'all see this, you don't want to miss the next one. This was only the first one. You don't want to miss the next one. I am using this palette, and I'm just going in with this brown shade and the fluffy brush from KookBook Cosmetics, and literally just putting this on my eyelid and blowing it out. Once again, I don't want to keep beating a dead horse. What I'm going to do is finish my face and come back. Alright, this is Mocha from KookBook Cosmetics. This is my favorite lip liner. Coconut. So coconut is just like, it's a tinted like brown, but not brown. It's like pinkish brown. Bubblegum in the complete center. After I go over my lip glosses and liner, I do use Lip Plump just at the top, just so I get a little cool. Just do a little bit of inner corner highlight, not a bunch, but enough. This is the baddie bag that everybody got. It says, sometimes you forget you're awesome, so this is your reminder. Starting with the brochure, everybody got the brochure. On the front, it has all of our logos, Tyra Perry Makeup Artistry. It has thecheelzone. It has KookBook. It has KookBook Cosmetics. It went down Saturday, February 10th. SipNSlay, and then it has the time and the location, things like that. On the back, it also has all of our contact information, so how you can book us. Well, all of our logos as well. Then when you open it up, the first page you see is a list of recommended products to use. These are similar to the products we gave everyone, from primer all the way down to setting spray. So it tells you the name, it has a picture, things like that. So is thecheelzone. So she provided a daily face prep. So these are the steps. She put all the stuff you need, product recommendations, and AM and PM, so you know what to do, what steps in. Hopefully it's gonna focus. Hopefully it focuses. Yep. And then in the bag, so we gave you an option to leave notes. Someone did leave notes. And this is the brush guide from the brushes that we provided, as well as a cookbook sponge and a powder puff. So this is the brochure. Right, this everything. Every last guest got one of these. Starting with the brush set, these are the brushes that are shown in the makeup guide. It's a 12-piece brush set. These are a new brush set though. Anyway, this is a new brush set. So it comes with all of these brushes. These are really good quality brushes. KookBook cosmetic sponge. It's a makeup palette. Pack some makeup wipes. Thayer's toner. It comes in like spray bottle. Okay, so everyone got a Dermalogica pre-cleansing oil in this little dropper. And everyone also got a Black Girl Sunscreen Compact. People got 2 foundations by Maybelline Fit Me and 3 LA Girl Pro Concealer shades, a highlight, a skin tone, and a contour. This is what the wand looks like, so they're able to apply it directly to their face and use a brush to blend it out. And then everyone got 2 loose setting powders, a skin tone, and a highlight shade. So thank y'all one more time for everything, all the support, all of the shares, likes, comments, just everything. All feedback is good feedback in my eyes. And without further ado, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and enjoy your day.